What's going on, guys? Coach Chrispect back again for another quick edition of Q&A with Coach Chrispect. I have been answering questions that are common questions that people have about Amazon or selling on Amazon or Amazon FBA, Amazon private label. And I've been just answering the most common questions that I get so that it kind of gives you a better understanding of what it is that is going on with Amazon, kind of the timeline it takes, the potential. So we'll get right into it, guys and girls. The question of the day is about products that sell on Amazon, and it kind of ties into a common failure that a lot of people make. But the question of the day is, what sells on Amazon? I always get that. People ask me, what do I sell? What sells? Or people ask me, I can't really think of things to sell, therefore I can't start this business. Or I just don't know what to sell. So we'll get right into it, and I'll alleviate this concern, and I'll make it really simple, guys, so that this concern of not knowing what to sell on Amazon or having no idea what to sell on advertising, excuse me, on Amazon won't be an issue. Okay? So what to sell on Amazon isn't actually a concern you should be thinking about, because during the process of setting up as an Amazon seller, especially the process of selling private label, the part of the equation for being a successful Amazon seller is two-part. Part one, obviously setting up an Amazon account. Part two is setting up a Jungle Scout account. Now, what is Jungle Scout? Jungle Scout is the product research tool you will use to find products that sell extremely well on Amazon. Again, so it takes out the equation of your guesswork. You do not need to guess or try to figure out what it is that sells on Amazon. You simply need to enter in the criteria into Jungle Scout and let Jungle Scout do the thinking for you. I'll explain a little bit further. How Jungle Scout works is Jungle Scout is a two-part system. Part one is their web app. It is simply a database filled with everything on Amazon that sells in quantities of 10, 50, 100, 500, and 1,000 units a month. I believe it's anything below 5 sales a month. They do not, the Jungle Scout does not bother with the analytics on those particular products. But anything greater than, I want to say 5, but let's just use the number 10. So if a product sells more than 10 units a month, then Amazon gathers all the criteria on that product, populates it into their web app. So they have a team at Jungle Scout that does this using their I would imagine their analytics and their software to populate their web app and update it on a daily basis. So their web app is essentially 1 day behind. It works. It reads everything that's every sale that goes on Amazon, and it extracts the numbers, and then it loads it into the web app, and it populates it so that when you do a product search, or you enter in your search criteria, it will then populate based on the criteria that you're trying to search for. So again, simply in layman's terms, Jungle Scout takes the guesswork out of you trying to figure out what to sell on Amazon, and it prints out or populates what it is that you should sell on Amazon. Essentially showing you the numbers based on the criteria that you put in. So it's that easy, guys. It's that easy to figure out what sells on Amazon, because Jungle Scout does all the work for you. It does all the work for you. It allows you to manipulate, or it allows you to dictate what you want to find, what you want to see, what price points you want to work within. It's an amazing system. It is the most essential part of your Amazon private label business, because if you were to just guess and try to figure out on your own, and you get this a lot, you know, when I talk to people about Amazon, about selling on Amazon, and I go, you know, I just go through it, and they get excited, and they're like, wow, it has that much of potential. The first thing they say is, why don't you try selling this? Or how about this? Or, you know, maybe they're an athlete, or maybe they're, you know, into sports, and they'll go, I know exactly what would sell really well on Amazon. Now, that's all fine and dandy, but that is the one reason why most people fail in this business, is because they don't do their research, they guess. And by guessing, there are a ton of mistakes you can make. You may guess and say, well, you know what? Camping hammocks was a common example that a lot of people use, and they, you know, what about camping hammocks? Well, one, it's seasonal. Two, it's a large product. Three, how great can the sales be on camping hammocks? Well, you won't know until you let Jungle Scout actually populate for you and show you exactly how great the sales are. You need to do your research first. So you may have ideas, and that is an actual way to do product research, but you got to match your idea and do the research using Jungle Scout, okay, to determine if your idea is valid or not. I have ideas, and I'm actually researching those ideas as we speak. I've spent a long time trying to find my 5th product to launch. Now, I want to go into something that I'm a little more drawn to. I want to go into a niche that is more of a brand that I want to build. So the product is almost like me plus it. You know, it's like Ray-Bans to sunglasses. You know, it's like Coach Chrispect to this product. And it's an idea and a concept I have, and I kind of want to go in a way where I want to create my own brand from the ground up. That's special to me. But now it's a matter of me coming up with, you know, it'd be like you coming up with clothing. What clothing you're going to launch, and all that details go in and play a huge factor. Then it's finding out how much demand it has, your competition, how stiff the competition is, and all of that stuff. Using Jungle Scout, you have to use the second part of Jungle Scout, which is the Chrome extension. And the Chrome extension is the second part that allows you to now jump right onto Amazon, right onto the search field, enter in the keywords of exactly your idea, and then search your idea. So you may have an idea for snowboards. Okay, you would put snowboards into the search term, and all the snowboards that they sell on Amazon are going to populate. The second part of Jungle Scout called their Chrome extension. You can now hit the Chrome extension button, and it's going to bring a drop down menu, and it's going to actually show you, based on all the listings that have popped up on page 1, it's going to actually show you the demand, the competition, the net profits, the ratings, the customer reviews. It's going to show you everything. It's actually even has the ability to graph out for you. So if you hover over certain aspects, you can actually graph out the history of the sales. So not just for that current day prediction forward, because you have to watch a trend over a week or two of a product. For example, let's say you went and did product research on Amazon's Prime Day. Well, on their Prime Day, sales are almost like 10 times what they actually are. So it's Amazon, the Chrome extension, if you drop down the menu and look at the sales, because they're 10 times, they're going to take 10 times and multiply that by 31 days, and your number is going to be completely overblown. You have to see the numbers over a course of a period of time. So you have to monitor the production and demand, and not just choose a day. So you got to establish a rhythm with the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. Okay, so there's lots of ways to do product research, and I'm not saying don't think of products that are exciting and interesting for you and that you would really love to sell. That is definitely an area you may want to go. But to have initial success, let Jungle Scout do the work for you. Okay? Let Jungle Scout software do the work for you, and you'll have initial success, because you're launching products that demonstrate success, that show demand, that show reviews. You're not gonna, here's another thing, the products that populate, you're gonna look at them and you go, I don't know what that stuff is. Like you're not gonna have ties to a lot of them. You're gonna think, wow, diffusers sell that much on Amazon? Oil diffusers sell that much on Amazon? There are some sellers of oil diffusers that sell 1,500 units a month at $50 a unit. That translates into a lot of profit. And oil diffusers can go as high as $80, $90, just depending on the style and what have you. Again, oil diffusers are cornered by a couple brands that market is really tough to get into. But again, it's a product you probably didn't realize sells more than almost any product on Amazon for its price point. Okay, and there are other products just like that you would go, I had no clue, like, what is this? But you'll look at the demand and you'll be like, 600 units a month, and I can buy these for 50 cents each, bundle them together and ship them to Amazon. So you now have to do your research. You have to do your homework. You have to then monitor the information that you have, and you have to educate yourself about the product, and you have to make a smart, calculated decision in order to take the risk out of that. What you want to achieve is making the right decision on a product that you want to launch. So when I get asked all the time of what should I launch, or what did you launch, Chris? A kind of rule of thumb in the industry is not to talk about the products that you launched. I certainly share a lot of product interest on my page. So if you go back and look at some of my earlier videos when I do product research, part of it was giving people value and helping them find products and showing them the numbers and the demand. So if you watch some of my product research videos from earlier on when I made YouTube videos, it'll help you understand the process of how to find a product on Amazon using Jungle Scout and using Jungle Scout's Chrome extension. Now, the Chrome extension is $100. You buy it once you own it. It's a phenomenal product. So if you are going off your own ideas, just buy the Chrome extension. If you're just going off manual research, you're in a store and you see something that looks like an amazing seller and you want to see how it does on Amazon, and then you want to look into the market and see if it's patented or not, and then you want to potentially launch something, brand it your own brand, source it. That's a great way to go about selling on Amazon. And all you have to do is buy the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. It's $100. Okay. If you want something more than that, you want to have help researching product, Jungle Scouts help researching product, then that's when you would buy the web extension. The web extension is essentially Jungle Scouts team helping you find products. Okay. That's their vault of product information. Okay. It's not Amazon's information extraction. It is their vault, and your ability to filter accordingly is why the web app is so damn popular. Now, the web app is a monthly subscription. Personally, I just buy the middle one, the medium one. I don't know, Pro, Light. I don't know what it is. It's probably the Pro edition, not the business edition per se. I'll probably upgrade eventually, but I buy the middle one. It's $50 a month. You can subscribe for a month, cut off for a month, subscribe again for a month, cut off for a month, that kind of thing. That is the vault, and that vault holds all the products that sell well. You just got to extract the information and choose the criteria that you want and filter accordingly. Here's what they teach you about filtering on Jungle Scout. They teach you to filter based on how much money you'd like to make a month. If your goal is to make a couple $1,000s a month, then you take $2,000 and you divide that by 30 days. Okay, so let's just say it's like $7 a day. Okay, or excuse me, $70 a day. So you want to make $70 a day extra income for whatever reason. Now, what products will match that income? So now what you do is you look at $70 and you go, okay, well, let's find products that will make me a minimum of $7 profit. Okay, so I want to find products that will make me a minimum of $7 profit, and I want to be able to sell 10 of those a day. Okay, so 10 times 30 days, so 10 a day times 30 days is 300. So then you filter 300 quantity. I want to see products that have a minimum estimated sell of 300 units. So you put that in. I want to see products that produce $10 profit. So you put that in. Or products that maybe sell for a certain price point, maybe $10 to $20. So if you can buy it for, basically it goes like this. If you can buy it for $2, the fulfillment fees are $6, that's $8. Then you add your 7, so that's 15. So you need a price point of, say, $15 to, let's see, products that are $25. So 15 to 25. 15 to 25 that sell 300 units a month. Okay. Then you'll find products that make you $7. Okay. So now you're filtering products and you're going to see everything on Amazon that sells exactly that. Okay. So that's why Jungle Scout is incredible. They have a vault. That vault can help you find products. And honestly, like, again, my channel is called 15-Minute Income for one reason only, because my goal was to learn how to find products in 15 minutes. So I spent hours and hours and hours researching using Jungle Scout to find products. And now I can go on there and have a product found. So now my decision is more based on, is that product something I want to sell? Is that product going to be something when customers ask me questions that I truly feel great about and know it's helping them? I have a couple products that are already like that, and I have one product that I really am not in tune with, that eventually, I may give it up. But the great thing about it, like I said earlier, is I knew nothing about the product. I still launched it, and I'm having crazy success with it. So at the end of the day, you may feel great about certain products you launch, you may feel like I'm not really connected about some of the products I launch, but ultimately launch products based on the reward, not the risk. Make sure that the reward is there and that the filters are there, and make sure that you've done your homework and that you can actually improve upon the product, and definitely make sure that the product is going to help the person that's buying it. Fidget spinners are, were designed initially to help people with, I believe, ADHD, but eventually it just became this fad, and people get them and they complain, and it's not helping anybody. Certainly it'll probably help parents keep their children from whining that they want one, so spoiled children will get fidget spinners. Now, if you have a spinach, and I'm not saying you're spoiled or anything, I'm just saying, like, they're not original, they're not intended for the original use anymore. They're just a toy. So, but yeah, again, that question of what should I sell on Amazon? What sells? What do you sell? I can't think of anything to sell, or I know exactly what to sell. I have a great idea. All that stuff, don't worry. Just ensure you buy Jungle Scout and use the tool to help you find what to sell. Okay, it takes the guesswork out. You want to take the guesswork out. You do not want to guess, at least not up front when you're first launching your business. Okay, Coach Chrispect, I enjoy talking to you guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button wherever it is. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. I'll do my best to answer them for you. Peace.